shows. So I need you guys to vibe with me. Hit me, DJ, one more time. Let's go. Yo! We got the fire, the passion, the skill. This is showtime! Salsa Congress! Showtime is now! Guys, one more time, we're gonna say showtime! Showtime! Stay right there, right? Tonight, I'm not going to host it by myself for the first time since I've been coming here to Berlin. Yeah, take your time, take your time. Actually, no, stop right there. Wait. Listen, to make sure that all the teachers, artists, and performers can do a good job, we have to be fed well. And these guys, they actually look after the artists and they make good food, and we are really catered for taking care of all the artists. Give them a applause. Thank you guys. Alright. As I was saying, I'm not here by myself. I have a co-host for the first time, and she's an incredible woman, an amazing speaker with beautiful energy. And I'm gonna introduce her. What she's gonna do? She's gonna strut. She's gonna do her walk over here. And as she comes in, I want you guys to go crazy. I want you guys to make her feel welcome, make her feel special. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the BerlinSalsacongress, welcome to the Hollywood edition. I present to you my co-host for tonight. Give it up for Marie!
Thank you, Lord. You know, Congo was it not an amazing entry with the rock? It was great. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure today to introduce the first group of the night. They're
of the start date yesterday. So I want you guys to give him some extra energy.
From Poland, we are welcoming Arcadia!
With the professionals, so we're going to see later on the other winners as well. But I talk too much. I'm going to pass it out to Marie, who's going to tell you who's going on next.
Okay, we're welcoming locals, a team straight from Hanover. Put your hands together, everyone. Salsa Community. Salsa Community from Hanover. Because earlier this afternoon I was sitting there and I was watching the amazing Stargates. We have another Stargate show coming up. And you guys were giving so much energy, yeah? So much energy to the dancers. And I tell you a secret, the more energy you give them, the more energy they give back. And now when you're on stage, it looks like you are all shy. Don't be shy, that's your night. So clap, have fun, and I'm gonna let Mo introduce the main group. I wanna hear a thunder of applause when you come on stage, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, the next performance is coming to you from my London. UK is bringing game, and they are the winners of today's Stargate. Ladies and gentlemen, they deserved it. Choreographed and directed by Mitzi. Please welcome to the next
very proud that the winners of the two Stargates are female teams. Yeah? I think it's a reminder, just if we needed it, that we ladies, we're not only followers. We are movers, we are shakers, we are groundbreakers. So I want you all to give it up for all the ladies in the house, the artists, the DJs, the teachers, the dancers. Give it up for the ladies in the house! Mexico. This is Gabi and Diego from Mexico. Gabi and Diego, put your hands together.
This is how we dance tonight. Oh yeah.
They came here all from Mexico, and it's their first time right here. First time here, and you got a standing ovation. Okay, so I'm interested in the spin that you did. That was so good. I want to know if the skill is for you or for you. And that's why we're going to test you. Okay, so spin. Regata. Okay, now we test you. We're going to hit the screen for you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mexico, please applause.
I was actually interested in the number of turns. I'm going to ask that later. Great. The next team on stage is coming again from Spain. We have lots of teams from Spain tonight. Straight from Almeria, this is Aguita and Coco. Aguita and Coco from Almeria, put your hands together!
For the, I'm trying to stay with the show. For the next show, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you all the way from London, UK. Please give it up, make some noise from Salsa Community! Something just very quickly is, which one is nephew? Hi, nice to meet you. How you doing? Step forward, please. So, this is Salsacongress Pro Team. Salsacongress, you teach different teams, and there's the competition team, and this is their Pro Team. And this lovely young lady here, there was another one in the Pro Team that unfortunately couldn't make it, and she dropped out for reasons, whatever. But nephew stepped in. And she came for rehearsals for 3 weekends to join the pro team so they can do this performance. It looks like it took 3 weekends just to fix this hair. But still, they're rotten. Ladies and gentlemen, from London, representing Salsa Community, Salsa
I'm sure you couldn't help but notice the balloons, the fancy decors, the Hollywood-style dresses. And this is because this weekend we're celebrating 25 years of the BerlinSalsacongress. This is the We have the posters in the entrance celebrating them, but I think a big round of applause is what they deserve right now to the volunteers. Okay, and before we announce the next show, I actually want to try something. So, would you mind standing up, everyone? Everyone on their feet? Wake up, wake up, wake up, everyone on your feet. Because as I said, we're celebrating 25 years of Salsa Congress. And so I want to know how many years you've been on this journey, yeah? So if you've been coming here for less than 5 years, please sit down. Okay? People who have been coming for between 5 and 10 years, please sit down. So that means that people who are still standing, you've been coming for more than 10 years, right? This is getting really exciting now. Okay. So, people who have come for between 10 and 15 years. So, yeah. Are you serious? I never just want to see, right? Okay. Do we have people who have been actually coming for between 15 and 20 years? Put your hands up. Wow, this is amazing. Thank you, everyone, for the loyalty. Wow, wow, wow. We have something for them. We have, well, actually, what I know we have is we have a family wall at the entrance where you're all invited to put your name down and to actually mention how many years you've been coming. And you can win a free pass, hopefully to next year's festival, so make sure you do that. And if you're not the lucky winner, well, the 2026 tickets are already on sale and this is the best price you can ever get. So make sure you grab them now. Thank you everyone for playing that game with me. We're now ready to welcome the next team on stage. They are coming this time from Italy. So from Napoli in Italy, please put your hands together for Orisundisi. Orisundisi from Napoli.
Thank you.
dancers with us tonight, so make sure you remember who they are and that you ask them out for dancing later in social. That's your chance, don't be shy. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to bring you a couple all the way from Atlanta, USA. Now, stay there. Don't come down. That was disgusting behavior. Like, do you know how many hours flight it has to be? And how many times they came to you from Atlanta, USA. So we're going to give it like, oh my God, they're here. Right? So, one more time. It's a long way. Ladies and gentlemen, they came to you all the way from Atlanta, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome to the dance floor. Give it up for Fupa and Pepe! From Africa, Afro, comes here, like this, and he's like, you pick her up a lot, don't you? You pick her up a lot. Yeah, I also know you have a different party trick when he picks you up. Listen, as if you think I don't do my homework, I sit, DJ, make some music for this.
So just in case you've been saving some energy, now you can release it all out. So I'm counting on you to welcome the next team under a tremendous round of applause. I'm welcoming on stage another team from Spain.
Listen, before we go, can we just say, we look good, no? And let me tell you something. We look good, not by choice, but because it's a Hollywood edition. You saw my face, it's Hollywood, I know, it's okay, don't worry. It's a Hollywood edition, which means we have the 360 cameras sitting in the main hall, alright? Because some of you guys come in tuxedos and dresses, and look at that bling over there, you're shining from home. Wow! Look at it! Wow! Look, bling, some bling, hey! bling bling? No, stand up that far. Hey, bling bling. Okay, we're blinging. We look good. You're gonna go to the 360. Go with your friends. It's booked already. Stand there and look good. Take a picture in the video on the 360. If you don't look bling and you want to look sexy, Eloy Rojas has a stand over here. You can buy some Hollywood clothes, look bling, 10% off if you're here right now. There you go. Alright, but right now we're going to bring out the next show. As we bring out this next couple, is something special. And I want to talk to them after the show about the show. But actually, this particular performance was specifically chosen by Franco. He said, I want this show. And we're going to discuss the reasons afterwards. It's been here for the second time now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure for me to bring out this couple. I love them with all my heart. I've known them since they were underage. Ladies and gentlemen, from Italy, brother and sister. They are beautiful people on the outside, on the inside, as teachers, as performers. I love them to bits. They're going to perform for you El Tango de Roxanne. This is a show that is by brother and sister from Italy, but it is inspired by the Moulin Rouge of Paris. It is a special show, a mixture of passion, technique, and different styles, a salsa with a touch of theater. Ladies and gentlemen, to tell you the story of the love between the writer and the prostitute who cannot reciprocate. She eventually dies on the stage during her own show at the Moulin Rouge in Paris in front of his eyes. They're going to give you that performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the dance floor, Jacopo and Linda! Listen, so this show, we chose it because it was performed here in Berlin when it was new in 2017, 2016. 9 years ago, when they had to come here with the parents. No. I've known these guys for a while because they were actually performing. They had to travel with the parents because they were so good and they were so young already. And that's when I saw them already performing. How old are you now? 25. How old are you, baby? 22. 22. And they bring my show here 9 years ago. Do the math. They came here as babies. They did an incredible show that was Roxanne, and they're still literally ruling the world with their amazing energy. And I invite you back to come here once more.
Wow. First of all, thank you, Mo, for these beautiful words that you always have about us, and thank you all for stepping up for the show. We There's a lot of work behind any show. So when the public is with you while you're performing, it's actually giving you a lot of strength, a lot of power, a lot of energy, and this is like probably the best feeling, at least for us, ever. So really thank you. And yes, one thing, as Paul was saying, actually, this routine and this song, as Franco told me, has a very specific and special history here for the BerlinSalsacongress. Back in the years, there was a boot camp with a lot of people on stage, and it was done by, so actually we consider them like our big brother and our big sister. We are like really close as family. We always spend time together. We do vacation, summer, holidays together, and this project was done by our family Cecile here in Berlin, right? And that was a very special moment. And for us, when Franco saw this show and explained me the story, because as Mo was saying, when Terry and Cecile did this project at the bootcamp with a complete different choreography with people and everything, we had just started dancing. I didn't even know that they did this piece here in Berlin. So for us, as Franco and I were talking today, it's just kind of processing and doing, like, having a legacy, right? It's different generations in the same festival, in the same area, but with the same song. So it's like a honor for us to be here and perform this, and actually it's also a very strong message, because for us this means that through generation we can see that actually our world, the salsa world, or any Latin dance world, is never gonna die, because there are other young people that are coming and bringing music to people. So, yes, again, it's just a huge pleasure for us to be here, and thank you so much for sharing your love with us every time you come here to Berlin. Thank you. It's 25 years of a festival. It's not easy. You must be ready to do that, okay? Again, thank you so much.
You know what? The thing is, I see, we work together in different parts of the world. I see you now in Berlin, I'm going to see you next week in Asia, I'm going to see you the week after. We see each other all the time. But the thing is, when you see beautiful people on the inside having success, it gives you a certain happiness. So these guys are beautiful and they are getting all the success, and I love them. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob and Linda! Don't forget, the 2026 Jungle Edition tickets are now already on sale. This is right now, right here, today. This is the cheapest they will forever be. So, you know you're coming anyway. You get them now. Get them cheaper, and then later when the price goes up, for the people who wait too much. So, jump and Alicia, but right now, we're going to invite now all the artists onto the stage.
Number one. Number two. Number one. Are you guys here? Come back on stage.
The winners of the Stargate Friday night, Alabama!
Next up,
From London, the winners of Stargate Saturday night, from España, México, and from España, ladies and gentlemen, please, Aguila ladies and gentlemen, from Naples, Italy, all the strong and that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Gabbo and Nico! Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, hosting me right here at the Berlin Salsacongress, please give it up for Marina! Okay, stop the music. Wait, listen. This is important. And please give it up for the one and only Mo Black! Thank you. Okay, so there's one group first. We have all the teams that are organized, they're running around, making sure that all the volunteers, everything is happening. Big thanks to all of these guys. I also want to say a special thank you to the most important team of anybody. This is, ladies and gentlemen, in any festival, the top team, the DJs. Without them, there is no festival. All the DJs, ladies and gentlemen, and last but not least, the organizer of the BerlinSalsacongress. Please make some noise. Give it up for Franco. Where's he headed? Where's he going? Where's Franco? Come on down, Mr. Franco. Only one Franco, ladies and gentlemen. The next group, the biggest applause because they have the power to make you look amazing or terrible on next week. And that is the media team. Applause! Okay, so I don't see Franco, so whoever it is, I'm going to pretend to be Franco. Yeah. Well, friends, thank you very much. It was a good presentation, and I want to say thank you for coming to Berlin Salsa Congress. We are having a great time. I hope you enjoy it very much. On behalf of Franco and all of the team here, we appreciate you. Have a good night.